Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of History Hobo Plays TimeGuessr, where I play TimeGuessr Daily challenges. Haven't got much time today, so let's just get straight into the game. Okay, what do we have here? A lady posing. Nikon, Leica. Obviously Japanese brands, but this is Europe, 100%. Any other language? Bar, coffee shop. I've got a street name here, Van something, Van Bar something. Is that either B-A-E or B-A-R? I'm not sure what this letter is here. Sounds Dutch then, probably Amsterdam, given the narrow, tall buildings. Yeah, I think we're definitely in Amsterdam here though, given the style of the buildings. We could look for Van Bar something. Although I don't know if that's a pretty common name for a street. I'll have a little look around, see if I can find anything. Obviously we're not on a canal street, so I'm not going to look at those. I'm just going to look at the ones without canals. Oh, this here by some kind of museum, Van Beelstraat. That seems like it could be right. So we're somewhere maybe near this road, although that looks like a side road, so we could be on a crossroad here. Maybe this one here. We'll go there. Now let's have a look at the year. Our outfit's quite unique, kind of hard to tell. This car here could be 60s-ish. This van seems a bit older, I think. This car here seems more modern, the big plastic bumper on the front. More into the 70s then, mid-70s possibly. I think this is a 60s car, late 60s possibly, but obviously it's been around. I think we'll go mid-70s here, I don't know. Just that vehicle on the right there doesn't seem 60s to me. Let's go 75. Oh, 78. Oh, we're pretty close. We're on the right street. It was further up here. So a model posing on a street in Amsterdam. Okay, next round. Okay, this is July 6th. Which year was it? Was it in 2020? Or was it 2019? It was before the election, I believe. This says 2020 here. The election was in... Yeah, it was in 2020, the election. So was it 2019 or was it 2020? It was July. It couldn't have been 2020 because that would have been... Oh no, were they protesting saying that Trump was robbed in the election? So maybe it was 2020. We do have a lot of masks, obviously. This is obviously in Washington as well, so it's an easy location. I think it was the Capitol building, was it? So the Capitol Hill, Capitol building is here. Yeah, I think it is the Capitol building because you can see these walls that they're climbing up. I think then maybe they are climbing up from this side because there aren't any walls on this side. So I think we'd probably be around here, maybe on one of the corners. We should be somewhere in this general area, I would have thought. Let's move. Obviously, the picture's going to be taken from a bit further back. So maybe just here, maybe. Okay, we'll go with that. I hope it was 2020. It was 2021. Oh my god, it was the year after the election. Damn it. That was silly of me. So a mob of Trump supporters scaling the wall outside the US Capitol on the... It's a January 6th, not July 6th. I'm stupid, that's why. United States Capitol. So it's the following year... Just a few days into the year. I should have got a perfect score there. Okay. Kulonglegeseg. Interesting. This is a Hungarian street sign. The UTC is very much... UTCA is street, I believe, in Hungarian. Utka or something like that. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Well, we have a Hungarian sign here, so we're more than likely in Budapest. We can probably find this street. I think I've found it before. I'm not sure if it's the same street, but it sounds familiar. Budapest. Might take a little bit of searching to find this, but I'm pretty sure it's in this area somewhere. Okay. Oh, Vaki, UTC-8. Didn't take me very long at all. Vaki Street. So, can we work out exactly? And we're on the intersection with Reciposta. Can we find Reciposta? Regiposta? Oh. I think I've just plunked that on exactly the right location. So, we're probably a bit away from the corner. I think we're maybe on the other side of the road. Sometimes it doesn't let you click there. I'll click here. Okay, that's pretty decent. Now the Hungary, I always add a bit of time on for the cars. This almost a 50s style here with the sharp angles. Any other clues? Not really, we're mostly going off these cars here. I would have said 50s, but I might go early 60s on this just because Hungary tend to lag a little bit behind in these days. This one doesn't look as old, neither does that one. So I might go into the 60s here, yeah. Say 64, hopefully we're not too far away. 63, perfect location. That's not a bad round. Okay, a long exposure shot of a street corner in 60s Budapest. Okay, next round. Okay, this looks like a Scottish island, but it's not. It's the Faroe Islands. Okay, that helps us. So we know where the Faroe Islands are. They are up here somewhere. There they are. Where in the Faroe Islands? I've no idea. We'll go near a town. Quite a large place, spread out a bit. Looks like it could be a pub of some sort. A bar at least. Looks a fairly modern photo. We've got a band playing, we've got Tuborg beer maybe. Let's just have a quick look, see if there's any bars that stick out. I don't know, it's probably too many places here. I think we might be a bit further out of the town than that. That seems like a fairly large town. Could we be near here? We'll go here because it's central to the islands. A bit more central anyway. Now let's look at the a lot of people dressed up as tigers for some reason. Any phones visible? This guy's eating a banana. Got Converse. Not really any phones visible here. Although we do see some more buildings in the background here, so maybe actually I'm going to go back towards the town. Just on the outskirts of the town, I think. It's going to be quite tricky to date. We do have GoPros here, so it can't be too old if we've got these kind of GoPros. And these look fairly newish. They have the screen on the back by the looks of it. Couldn't tell you dates off GoPros, but I don't think it's modern day. I think it's probably like 2018, something like that. We'll go 2018. It might be modern day though. Let's go for it. It's 2017, and we were a bit out of the town. We were up here, but not too far away. So musicians performing on the back of a truck during the annual G Festival in the Faroe Islands. Okay, next round. Okay, we're in London, and this is the Beatles. Is this London? Or maybe it's not London. It's the Beatles. That's 100% sure. Now this looks very ornate. What church is this? I'm just looking at how ornate this church is. Seems too ornate to be the UK. Doesn't actually look like the Barcelona one. They haven't got enough high towers and doesn't have a one central one. So where would they be? Europe somewhere for sure. You don't get this kind of church anywhere else. or a cathedral. It's not really a church. Doesn't remind me of any of the French ones. More than likely Catholic, given how ornate it is. Well, we'll go off the year first. Beatles, they look quite young. Not the youngest though, so I'm thinking mid-60s here. Yeah, not into their hippie phase or anything like that. Still got the long hair, longish hair, so I'm thinking mid-60s, 65 probably. Where would this be? Is it in Rome? Could be somewhere in Italy. Where else would have churches this ornate? Just looking at the map to think. I don't think it's France. I'd recognize churches in Paris. If it was one of them, it's not Notre Dame, obviously, or anything like that. Don't think it's Germany. Prague? Don't think so. Yeah, I'm thinking Italy's probably the most likely here. But is it Rome? Or is it one of the other cities? I don't know the churches of Italy very well. I think we'll have to go Rome here. Have we got? Let's have a look. We might have some pictures of the one place that they haven't added pictures of the the buildings in is Rome. No, see, they've even got a picture of the Colosseum in here. It's not Vatican City. It's not that ornate in Vatican City. There's nothing really jumping out. What other Italian cities could this be? Bologna has a much more old feel to it. I don't know if it has a big church or cathedral. Let's have a look on the satellite view, might help us. No, this doesn't have the right feel at all. Milan, maybe? Milan might. Let's have a look on the satellite. This is a big church. Could it be this? Oh, I think it might be. It's got this tall spike in the middle. Does it have more? I can't really. Yeah, it looks like it has more little spikes going around it. Does it have? Are these like buttresses, flying buttresses? Are these here? Yes, this definitely could be right. And we'll go there. Let's hope 65 is a good guess. Oh, perfect year guess. Right church, wrong side though, unfortunately. They were on the other corner of it. That makes sense. So Beatles posing for a photo in front of the Duomo di Milano prior to the show in Velodromo Vigorelli. No idea. Should remember that church. It's quite a distinctive one. Milan Cathedral. Okay, final score should be pretty good. Oh, a 49,000 there. I think that was a fairly easy round. I think I should have scored higher, to be honest, because of that January 6th round. I should have got that dead on. Let's have a look at the breakdown quickly. Okay, first round, Holland, fairly easy. Just a few years off, 3 years off there. Found the right street, at least. There weren't that many van streets, I'm surprised. To be honest, I thought there'd be a lot more in Amsterdam. Next round, I should have got a perfect score, but I dropped 52 points there. Yeah, 1 year off, that was silly. Next one, perfect street location. Somehow managed to just drop the pin on the perfect street straight away. 1 year off as well. I always say Hungary add a couple of years for the cars, because they do lag behind in this era particularly. Faroe Islands, the number plate there saved me, because if I hadn't seen that, I might have been tempted to go North Scotland or Iceland. It was the number plate, the Faroe Islands. I might have considered it, but it might have been too risky. And then the last round, perfect year for the Beatles, mid-60s, and found the right church eventually. Took a bit of time, but I got there in the end. Okay, let's have a look at the leaderboard, see if anyone's beaten that. Oh, Panda, 45,000. Not bad, that's a good score for you. Relander, 44. Thought you might have got a bit higher than that with the Beatles round, particularly. I know you're a fan of the Beatles. You always give me tips about where they were in time. Okay, see if anyone can beat that one. It's a pretty good score for that round. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.